is connected. So crew, tell you what, it is a Saturday, a simple to sinister Saturday. So what that means is we have 4 blocks today. Each block is going to be 7 minutes long. Each block has 4 exercises and it's 8 reps per exercise. Again, if it's a right-left exercise, 8 on the right, 8 on the left. So on this one, the first round is going to kind of be an extra warm-up of the body, kind of moving it around. And by the last one, we're going to be doing a little bit more complex movements. So it should be fun. Should be fun. About a minute rest in between. So let's talk about this first round. We start with those animal squats. So again, you start in that plank position, push your hips back into that squat, back into that plank. Option there, just give me a standing squat. Then we got push-ups. We have thoracic flies, which you're gonna want those dumbbells for. So if we're on all fours, we're gonna make sure that those hips are over the knees, belly buttons engaged in that spine, shoulder over wrist. You have both hands on the weights. You're just taking one arm up and rotating, control it back down to activate that core. Option, just that hinge reverse fly or a low row. We then go into crunches, so we flip it over and just crunch, activating that core. Now that we know the exercises for that first round, 8 reps of each, let's go ahead and get started for 7 minutes of work. Starting with those animal squats in 3, 2, and 1. There we go, now my stopwatch is going. Let's go ahead and get into it. We got 8 reps here. Feet about shoulder width apart, sit those hips straight back. Come right back in that plank for 8 total reps. Make sure you squeeze that core every time you get back to that plank. 6, 7, here's 8. We then switch to 8 push-ups. You can do these on knees or toes, get nice and low. Drive it up, again, keeping that core nice and active. 5, 6, here's 7, one more for 8. After those 8 push-ups, we're going to flip it into that thoracic fly. So we're going to grab those weights. Keep, again, core tight, knees about separate. From here, you're going to take that arm out, rotate, keep that control back down. We've got 8 reps per side. You're going to feel going through that back, core, and a little bit of that chest. Find that control on the way down. Here's 4 and 4. Remember, we got 8 on each side. 6s. Here's 7s, one more. And 8s, and that's going to take us into 8 crunches. So we're going to flip it on over, just activating that core. Again, that goal, try to keep them up as high as you can, nice and slow on that control down to feel that core work for 8 reps. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Now we're going back to that top with those 8 animal squats. Again, we got 7 minutes of these 4 exercises, 8 reps of each. Again, squeeze that core in the animal squat. Try and keep those hips and shoulders aligned. 7, 8 of those push-ups. Get nice and low. 6, 8. Then we got those 8 thoracic flies per side. Core is nice and tight. Lock out those shoulders. Take it up. Control it down. Again, you should feel that core if you're controlling that weight. Nice and slow on the way down. If you're not really bringing that belly button into that spine, try and keep it locked as best we can. Here's 6s, 7s, one more each side, and then we got those crunches. Flipping it back over, 8 crunches, digging those heels in that ground. Remember, you're using that upper body to lift you up, kind of like a suitcase handle, is pulling you up, control down. 6, 7, and 8. Flip back over into those animal squats. Good news, crew. You're about 3.5 minutes in. 3.5 minutes left in this block. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And back to those 8 push-ups. 6, 7, 8. Back in those 8 thoracic flies. Again, those knees are separated out. Core is tight. Control up and back down. Working core, back, and chest. Fours, looking good. 5, 6s. Here we go, 7s. And 8s. Then we're going to flip it on over, get back to those crunches. 8 reps here. Drive it up, control it down. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Now we get flipped back. Do that whole thing again. Starting with those animal squats. Again, this first round really should be loosening up a little bit more of that body between shoulders and hips. 5, 6, 7, 8. Push-ups. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to take it down. We got those thoracic flies. Core is nice and tight. Here we go. Looking solid, feeling those back, chest muscles, and shoulders all getting in on this game. Here's 6s, 7s, and 8s. Whew. Okay, we're gonna flip back over. We got those crunches, 8 reps. We drive it up, control it down. 7, and 8. Whew. Crew, less than a minute to go in this block. Let's keep that body moving. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those push-ups. 6, 7, 8 to those thoracic flies. We got just under 30 seconds. Keep that body going until we get 0 on that clock. 2, 3, 4. Last couple of seconds. Crew, you've got just 3, 2, 1. Take that break. Round 1 done. We're going to go on to round 2. We start with a goblet squat, where you hold a weight in front of that chest, squat it down, drive it up. We then have the animal push-up, so you're combining your animal squat straight into a push-up, back in the animal squat. Again, the option go to the knees for the push-up as needed. We then have that hinge low row, so you want to hinge back at those hips, have the tension butt back legs, shoulder blades back for that nice long spine. Drive the weights up, slow and control down, squeezing that upper back on that low row. And then we do a power sit-up and rotate, where your chest is actually going to face the opposite direction as you reach for the opposite foot. You got about 20 seconds left to catch that breath. So go ahead and grab the equipment you need and get ready for that goblet squat. It's on over there. Okay. So we got about 15 seconds to take it up to that goblet squat. Again, 8 reps of everything. Go ahead, use my med ball for this one. Let's pick it on up in 3, 2, and 1. 8 goblet squats. Again, weights back in those heels, sitting down in those hips. You can always play with that tempo, slower on the way down, drive it on the way up. 6, 7, and 8. We got 8 animal push-ups. Nice plank position. Sit it back, come forward, push it up. That's 1. You got 8 of those. You need to always drop to the knees for those push-ups. 6, 7, and 8. Ooh. When we stand on up, we got those 8 hinge low rows. So again, that weight's in the back of those heels. Spine's long. Drive up, squeeze that upper back. Control it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Power sit-ups with rotation. We take it to the ground. We explode, drive up, rotate, chest to the opposite foot. And we got 8 on each side. 3's looking good. So keeping that belly button in, that's fine to use that core. Here's 5s, 6s, 7s. One more, we got 8 and 8. Whew. Back in those squats, crew. Grab that ball, weight up, sit back into it. We're looking solid. We can play with those hips, see how low you can go. 6, 7, and 8. We got 8 animal push-ups. Hit that plank, sit it back, drive it up. Looking good, crew, keep it here. 6, 7, and 8. Ooh. Okay, going back in that hip hinge low row. Again, set it back like a deadlift. Drive up, squeezing that upper back muscle. 6. Here we go, 7. One more, 8. Then we got that power sit and rotate. 8 on each side. Again, use that core control on that way back down. Whew. Here we go for 3s and 3s. Remember that bicycle crunch? Always a fantastic option here. Whew. Here we go for 6s, looking solid. 7s and 8s. Then we go back into it with those goblet squats, 8 reps. Again, playing with that tempo if you want to challenge yourself. So give it a 2 to 3 count down, 1 count up, squeeze and lock out those hips. Love it, crew. 6, 7, one more, and 8. We drop that ball. We got those animal push-ups, 8 of them, crew. Sit it back, drive it forward, push it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Love it, crew. Let's take it up. Get back in that hip hinge low row. Whew. 6, 7, and 8. Ooh. Okay, we grab that ball, hold it in front, back in those squats, crew. Let's get it. I forgot my power sit-ups with rotation, didn't I? 7. So hopefully you guys don't skip those exercises. Whew. Get back into it. 8 animal push-ups. That's what I really wanted, was more animal push-ups. 3, 4, 5. Looking good. 6, 7, and 8. So let's get back into those hinge low rows. In that focus, squeezing that upper back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Power sit up, hand rotation. Drive up, engage that core. Nice control back down. Again, 8 on each side to fire that core up. We've got about 90 seconds left in this block. 7. Here we go for 8 and 8. We go back into those goblet squats, 8 reps. Grab that weight. Let's sit it down, drive it up. We're in that final minute, crew. Best effort here. And 8. We're gonna go back into those animal push-ups. Let's hit that plank, sit it back, get low. 3, 4, 5. Looking good, crew. 7, 8. Whew. We take it up. We got those hip hinge low rows, about 15 seconds. So we're gonna keep that body going till that time hits 0. Crew, we've got just 3, 2, and 1. Take that break, catch that breath. So your next round gets a little bit more entertaining. We got 8 squat jumps, so get nice and low. Explode it up, that option, low, give me a calf raise. Into 8 bridge flies, where you lift those hips up, hands in line with that chest, going down, coming up, that option. You can keep those hips on the ground, working that thigh muscle, those chests as you go. Then we got a plank low row. We're in plank position, where you bring one arm up, control it down, then the other arm for 8 on each side. That option going to the knees or no weight at all. And lastly, a pop jack. The way to think about this is it's going to be a plank into a squat. So you hit that plank position, step or hop those feet forward, and you're sitting in that squat, core is active, and then you go back into that plank. We got about 10 seconds until we get started. Again, starting with those 8 squat jumps. So let's get ready in 3, 2, and 1. Get nice and low, slowly up for 8 reps. That option, I'm gonna give you that calf raise instead. 6, 7, 8. I then take it up into that bridge fly, 8 reps. Again, keeping those weights in line with that chest as those hips are up. Control down, squeeze coming together to feel those chest muscles. Options include bending those arms or keeping your hips on the ground. 4, 5, 6. There we go for 7. One more. And 8. We're gonna flip it on over. We got that plank low row, 8 reps per side. So you're gonna be in that plank, toes or knees position. Drive the weight up. Control on that way back down. You want to try to squeeze that upper back muscle at the top. Here's 4, 5. Here's 6 and 6, 7, 8, and 8. Whew. I ditched those weights and now I have those 8 pop jacks. So that plank position, pop those feet up into that squat. Back to plank is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. That means you go back to the top, 8 of those squat jumps, get low, slowly up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those bridge flies. Let's go ahead, grab those weights, take back down. Again, that goal, staying in line with that chest as you open up, squeeze, come back together. Whew. 3, 4. Looking solid here, crew. Keeping that tempo. 6, 7. One more. And 8. Plank low rows per side. We switch it on over. Plank position. Drive up. Control it on down. Keeping that core nice and tight. 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go for 8 and 8. Ooh, 8 pop jacks through. Be in that plank position. Step or hop it up. 8 total. 7, 8. Love it, crew. Getting back in those 8 squat jumps. Here we go. 6, 7, 8 of those bridge flies. Again, grabbing those weights, taking on up, open up, control back together. Love it, crew. Whew. Keep those hips going. You guys are looking so solid. 7 and 8. Whew. Ditching, actually flipping those weights, getting back into those single arm low rows. 8 per side. Crew, less than 3 minutes to go. Stay with me. 7 and 8. Whew. We're gonna ditch those weights. Now I've got my power, or my pop jacks. There we go. So again, plank position, step or hop it up, hit that squat. Looking good, crew. Whew. 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 7 and 8. Back in those squat jumps, crew. Get low, slowly up. Whew. Coming up on 90 seconds. 6, 7, 8. Whew. Bridge flies. Grabbing those hips up, core tight, open, and squeeze coming together. 6, 7, one more, and 8. Cool, let's flip it around. Less than a minute. Let's try and knock out those low rows. Core stays tight. Try not to move those hips. We got this, crew. 4, 5. Ooh, almost there. 6, 7. One more for 8 and 8. Okay, crew. Let's get those pop jacks. Ooh, plank. Pop it up. Sit into those hips. Last 15. 6, 7, and crew, once you know it, we got 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that break, catch that breath. We've got one more round to go. So this final round is going to start off with 8 full burpees. So going all the way down, give me that push up, pop it up. Again, any option we've ever talked about for a burpee. Maybe step it back, hands don't go all the way down, or maybe get rid of that push up. 8 mid-wall power sit-ups, holding the medicine ball, explode it up, throwing that head forward, control it back down. Option, just hold that ball and turn the chest, or give me a sit-up, no weight at all. We then got plank jacks, plank position, step or hop those feet out and back in for 8 reps, and then 8 jump lunges where you sit it back, explode up and switch, 8 per leg, or 8 reverse lunges per leg. We got about 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and get this ready. And maybe Facebook will join us again. I doubt it. So crew, starting with 8 full burpees. Let's take it up in 3, 2, and 1. Step or hop it back. Push up knees or toes. Step or hop it forward. Floaty up is 1. Looking good, crew. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go for 7. One more is 8. Whew. And now we got that mid ball power sit up. Driving up, controlling on down. Again, that option, no weight at all. So what it looks like, drive up, powered overhead. Nice slow control down to feel that core get active. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Looking solid. We flip it over. We got those 8 plank jacks, crew. Shoulders over wrist. That core is tight. Remember, you can always step it instead of pop it. 7, 8. Jump lunges per leg. So again, I'm going to take it on back. Hit that lunge position. Jump and switch. That would be 1 on each side. I got 8 on each. Option, just give me reverse lunges. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back to those 8 full burpees, crew. Woo! Slowly up. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. Woo. 7. 1 more. And 8. Okay, time to power sit with that med ball, crew. Again, taking it down. We want to focus on that control down. Power it up. Control it down. Looking solid, crew. 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Okay, we flip it around. We got those plank jacks. 8 reps. Shoulder over wrist. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Whew. Now we got jump lunges. Taking one leg back. Sitting those hips. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Okay, back those 4 burpees, crew. Less than 4 minutes. We got this. 4, 7. 1 more for 8. Ooh. Love it, crew. Grab that med ball. Power sit-ups. We got 8 of them. Ooh. Dig those heels in. Drive it up. Control it on down. Ooh. Seven. Here we go for 8. Whew. Back to those 8 plank jacks, crew. Let's flip it on over. Hit that plank position. Here we go. 7, 8. We got those 8 jump lunges. Whew. Take it down. Slowly up. 7, and 8. Now we get those 8 burpees, crew. Separate hop back, push up, pop it up. Looking good. Looking good. Here's 6, 7, one more for 8. Whew. Okay, power sit-up time, crew. We got about 90 seconds to go. Let's dig those heels in. Let's get it ready. Drive up, control down. 6, 7, 8. Whew. Okay, we got those 8 plank jacks. About a minute to go, crew. Get that plank. 7, 8. And we got those jump lunges. Take 1 foot back, floaty up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crew, we got about 30 seconds. Let's get back in those burpees. Whew. Remember, if you need to modify, go crazy. The goal is to just finish. 4, 5, 6, 7. One more for 8. And crew, you've got just 3, 2,